Malcolm X was a Muslim minister, and he admired his advocates to indicate white Americans in the harshest terms for its crimes against black America. Malcolm was born in Nebraska and moved to Michigan at 6 years old with his father, Reverend Earl, who was killed with Marcus Garvey and hit by a streetcar. Malcolm X attended school in Michigan and dropped out of school because one of his teachers told him to be a carpenter instead of a lawyer. Malcolm went to prison for robbery in 1946 to 1952 and was converted to Islam by his brother Reginald, who was in prison with him. On August 7, 1952, Malcolm was released from prison and later reflected his months there, saying he'd truly never been so free in his life. Malcolm X was investigated by the FBI in 1965 because he was thought of as a communist. Malcolm X advised blacks to use self-defense to protect themselves. January 14, 1958, Malcolm married Betty. They had been friends for about a year. The couple had 6 daughters between 1958 and 1965. Fidel Castro met Malcolm X in New York after attending the meeting from the United Nations. Malcolm X left Nation of Islam in 1964 because of its rigid religious teachings and resentment in the Nation of Islam. Martin Luther King met Malcolm X at a Senate hearing on the Civil Rights Bill in Washington, D.C. Malcolm X liked to travel international. Some places were Africa, France, United Kingdom, and Mecca. Malcolm X died on February 21, 1965 in Manhattan Audubon Ballroom after being shot 16 times by 2 men and a shot-off shotgun. Malcolm was pronounced dead at 3:30 p.m. after arriving at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital. Malcolm X's movie was released after his death and was premiered around the world by Denzel Washington in his memory.